Good morning, students. This is Suresh, Maths faculty from DAV High School, SDSTPS, AP Genco, Nailtool. In this video, we are going to discuss diagonals of a parallelogram and corollary on types of quadrilaterals. Related to Chapter 8, Quadrilaterals. Let's start Theorem 8.5. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Proof. Draw a parallelogram ABCD. Draw both of its diagonals AC and BD to intersect at the point O. In triangle OCD and triangle OAB, mark the angles formed as angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. And observe the picture, angle 1 equal to angle 3. Because AB is parallel to CD and AC is a transversal. So they are alternate interior angles. Next angle 2 equal to angle 4. Since they are alternate interior angles because AB is parallel to CD and BD is transversal. And AB equal to CD, it is a property of parallelogram. By angle side angle congruency property, triangle OCD is congruent to triangle OAB. So CO is equal to OA, DO is equal to OB because corresponding parts of congruent triangles and also diagonals bisect each other. If we check, converse is also true. That means diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is a parallelogram. Before going to start corollary 1, what is the definition of corollary? Some statements need not verified by measurements as they have been shown as true in all cases. Such statements that are deduced from the previously known and proved statements are called corollary. A corollary is a statement, the truth of which follows readily from an established theorem. We can start corollary 1. Show that each angle of a rectangle is a right angle. Solution. Rectangle is a parallelogram in which one angle is a right angle. Given ABCD is a rectangle. Let one angle is angle A equal to 90 degree. We have to show that angle B equal to angle C equal to angle D equal to 90 degree. Proof. Since ABCD is a parallelogram because every rectangle is a parallelogram. Thus AD is parallel to BC and AB is a transversal. So angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree since interior angles on the same side of a transversal. And also angle A equal to 90 degree. Therefore angle B is equal to 180 degree. Angle A sent to the right side. It becomes minus angle A. That implies 180 degree minus angle A means 90 degree. After subtract we get 90 degree. Now angle C equal to angle A and angle D equal to angle B because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So angle C and angle D 90 degree. Therefore each angle of a rectangle is 90 degree. That is right angle. To corollary 2. Show that the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular to each other. Proof. A rhombus is a parallelogram with all sides equal. ABCD is a rhombus and diagonals AC and BD intersect at O. Observe the picture. We want to show that AC is perpendicular to BD. Consider triangle AOB and triangle BOC. OA equal to OC. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. OB equal to OB since one side of both triangles. AB equal to BC because sides of a rhombus. Therefore triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COB according to side congruency rule. So angle AOB is equal to angle BOC according to CPCT. But angle AOB plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degree since linear pair. Therefore 2 angle AOB is equal to 180 degree because both are like terms on left side. That implies angle AOB is equal to 180 degree Transposing 2 to the right side of the equation, it becomes by 2. After simplification, we get 90 degree. Similarly, angle BOC also 90 degree and COD and AOD also 90 degree. Therefore, AC is perpendicular to BD. So, the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular to each other. Next, corollary 3. In a parallelogram ABCD, if the diagonal AC bisect the angle A, then ABCD is a rhombus. Proof. ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore, AB is parallel to DC and AC is the transversal intersects angle A and angle C. So, angle BAC is equal to angle DCA, interior alternate angles, and also it is a equation 1. Angle BCA is equal to angle DAC since alternate interior angles. It is say equation 2. But it is given that AC bisects angle A. So angle BAC is equal to angle DAC. Therefore angle DCA is equal to angle DAC. It is a equation 3. Thus AC bisects angle C also. From 1, 2 and 3 we have angle BAC is equal to angle BCA. In triangle ABC, angle BAC is equal to angle BCA means that BC equal to AB. That is isosceles triangle. But AB equal to DC and BC equal to AD since opposite sides of the parallelogram ABCD. Therefore, AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. Hence, ABCD is a rhombus because in rhombus all sides are equal. Next to corollary 4. Show that the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal in length. Proof. ABCD is a rectangle and AC and BD are two diagonals. We want to prove that AC is equal to BD. ABCD is a rectangle means ABCD is a parallelogram because every rectangle is a parallelogram and also each angle in rectangle is 90 degree. Now observe the two triangles, that is triangle ABC and triangle BAD. AB equal to BA because it is a common side of both triangles. Angle B equal to angle A is equal to 90 degree since each angle of rectangle is 90 degree. BC equal to AD since opposite sides of rectangle are equal. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle BAD according to side angle side congruence rule. That implies AC equal to BD since CPCT. Therefore, the diagonals of rectangle are equal. Next to corollary 5. Show that the angle bisectors of parallelogram form a rectangle. Proof. ABCD is a parallelogram. The bisectors of angles angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D intersect at P, Q, R and S to form a quadrilateral. See adjacent figure. Since ABCD is a parallelogram, so that AD is parallel to BC, consider AB as transversal intersecting them, then angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree since consecutive angles of parallelogram. We know that angle BAP is equal to half of the angle A and angle ABP is equal to half of the angle B since AP and BP are the bisectors of angle A and angle B respectively. Next step, this equation multiple by 2 on both sides, that is half of the angle A plus half of the angle B is equal to half into 180 degree. That implies half of the angle A means angle BAP plus half of the angle B means angle ABP, that is equal half into 180 degree means 90 degree. It is say equation 1. But in triangle APP, angle BAP plus angle APB plus angle ABP is equal to 180 degree since angle sum property of the triangle. So angle APB is equal to 180 degree minus Send angle BAP and angle ABP to the right side of the equation. It becomes minus of angle BAP plus angle APB. That implies angle APB is equal to 180 degree minus angle BAP and angle APP value is 90 degree from 1. So we should write 90 degree. Next, after subtraction we get 90 degree. We can see that angle SPQ is equal to angle APB, that is called 90 degree. Similarly, we can show that angle CRT is equal to angle QRS is equal to 90 degree, same angle. But angle BQC is equal to angle PQR and angle DSA is equal to angle PSR because vertically opposite angles. Observe the picture. Therefore, angle PQR is equal to angle QRS is equal to angle PSR is equal to angle SPQ is equal to 90 degree. Hence, PQRS has all the four angles equal to 90 degree. So, we can say that PQRS is a rectangle because each angle in rectangle is 90 degree. Dear children, today home assignment is what I explained in this video. All corollaries copy in CW. Thank you.